Alright, welcome to the next part of the series. Go back to general. Going in and out of the game for a second, so... But
Can I help
gonna
you?
get right into it because I'm gonna do a lot of walking around. Most of it's gonna be edited off anyways. But I got this while I was in Woody Bay, and I'd rather use it while I got it, you know? Karaman, Arisandra. You look to be a strong warlock. You would do well to mind yourself in this area. Touching things you know nothing about, or showing disrespect to your elders, is just cause for punishment. You may not respect me or my companions, but you will learn to respect our power if you prove foolish enough. No, enough with the pleasantries. Was there something I could do for you? Ah, Damisette sent you. Good. Then word does reach far enough to find future students. This pleases me. It is typical of our kind, Arisandra, to band together regardless of race. It is especially important since those we deal with most do not discriminate in their malice if we fail to appease them or control them properly. I feel that you've learned a great many things, and if you are willing, I would help you create tools to complement your skills. First item I will aid you in creating is a robe. You will gather the items for me, and we will put them together. Afterwards, assuming you succeed, you will have the first of many items that will make you more powerful and aid you in your struggles. To start, you must have crafted robes of arcana. A tailor can make this for you, or perhaps you could purchase this from someone else. I'd be most impressed if you could make it yourself, but regardless, bring me the robes and we shall go from there. I
Be
just
careful.
realized I knew I had to do this, and I was gonna hold on to my old robes, but I think either sold them or I
Need
can.
help?
I'm gonna be
Safe
naked,
travels.
so I actually.
Hello.
I'm just gonna read this off. I'm just gonna read this now. How goes your search for the robes, Arisandra? Have you created them yourself? Such personal touches I find make the imbuing of magic that much sweeter. It gives you a greater sense of accomplishment, but I understand if you choose the quicker path and have it made for you. There's something to be said about for such ambition. This will do nicely, Arisandra. All magical items must begin with an item of high quality. The more effort and skill put into an item, the greater the magics it can hold. Rare and more expensive components hold the magic better. You will not regret having the robes fashioned into the ones who will make for your UF. You will not regret having the robes fashioned into the ones we will make for you later on.
Have a good one.
Oh, just sold my sword.
What
Looks
can
like
I do
nice.
for you?
I'm not going to turn that in because I'm pretty sure if I were to do that, it would get rid of my robe currently. I wasn't thinking about that, and I'd rather not make a whole new one, so I'm going to say maybe in this episode, I'll get a new robe that I can replace this one with. Honestly, I'm not even sure if the other robe's going to be very good anyways, but yeah. Probably going to stop off over here before I run over. Like I said, I'm going to cut out most of the travel time. So most of the walk from here, I'm gonna go down here, but then I'm gonna go all the way through the Stone Talon into Desolus. It's a lot of walking around, and I'm probably more gonna cut the recording and restart it when I get there. I've done that before, and I've forgotten to start it back up, so I really hope I don't forget, but I don't think I will after that. But yay, I'm good at money wise. I've actually made a few of those robes of Arcana, funny enough, outside of just the one I'm wearing. Got enough to make two, and I sold them. Got some decent money out of it. But yeah, so during this episode, after I cuts back in after I edit it, of course, I'll be heading all the way to Desolus, and I'll be leveling there for a bit. I'm not sure how long though, honestly, because I don't know how well it's gonna go over. There's a couple quests I could actually still do in Stranglethorn, so I was tempted to actually stay there for a little bit longer, but not sure. And I know that's red. I was thinking about maybe if I have to go back and forth, it'd be better just to have had the quest later kind of thing. Like picked it up where I went there sooner, did what I could, then go back later when that was available. But honestly, it doesn't really bother me either way. But yeah, so I'm gonna run down to this guy that's like about here. Probably keep it on camera. Not 100% sure though, but don't really have a reason not to. Also so weak compared to this character. This is still the general area where Vargak is. Haven't hopped back on him in a few days, but I know what I'm going to be doing next for him, but I'll talk about him when I'm actually playing him. So one thing I do want to talk about is that I was talking, I think there was the last couple recordings I was talking about this. I'm going to be doing a separate character at some point soon, probably starting up a Frost Mage. I already actually created the character right before I started this recording, mainly because I had the bags in my backpack. I was like, oh, I don't want to keep those in if I'm going all the way to Desolus. Could have put them back in my bank, but I think I used up the space for other things now, so not really an option for me. Also, yeah, the speed buff. The speed buff, nice. But sorry, I'll track there for a second. I'm not sure if I'll start her tonight, another day soon, or anytime soon, honestly. But honestly, it's probably gonna. I say anytime soon. Since I already sent her stuff, I'm probably gonna make sure I hop on her in the next like week or two at least. Not sure how much I'll play her. Again, I want to get her to at least high enough to be fighting in Alterac. Maybe even actually get her past Alterac, and then maybe like take a break from her or something. Wouldn't be like straight through there either. The only other thing I'm thinking is because there's another mage character separate that I wanted to start at some point, a high elf mage. But I was thinking I was gonna start her much later down the road, but not entirely sure. So we'll see on that front. It's probably gonna be one of them starting soon. But another thing I would say is that this guy is attacking me. Oh, what am I doing? You're level 17. You're gonna die quick. I'm so used to like just if I accidentally run into something that's gonna try killing me, it's gonna be about my level. I wasn't even thinking about that. I also forgot that these guys were hostile. They're ornery. Anyways, oh yeah, so I'm gonna start one of those mages soon-ish probably. Another character, and this is more uncertainty on my part of it. Because I'm playing so much World of Warcraft, but it's all Turtle WoW right now, I might start a World of Warcraft character. Most likely it's going to be a Warlock if I were to do that. I might do a different character just so there's some, so I'm not just playing the same thing still, pretty much. The only reason why I'm thinking that character is because I found much I like Warlocks, and I'm going to have to level up a Warlock in, what I'm going to do is, I was saying Classic, but I'm going to do Season of Discovery. I actually haven't even played on there once yet. Wasn't that interested in it, but if I'm gonna play Classic, might as well get some extra stuff in it. I think. I don't know. I hope it's not actually worse than I'm thinking it is. I don't think it is. No one's really said it's bad. I don't think. I just think it was all right, but just not. People aren't as a fan of it as time goes on, but not really any dislike towards it. I don't think. And again, fresh servers. While there was a chance I was gonna do that character on there. The reason why I am saying no is simply because I could do Classic and normal Classic and not have to worry about the character being sent to Burning Crusade. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because I could change my mind on this, but when Burning Crusade comes out, I'm probably going to want to do a Blood Elf Warlock. If not, I could wait and do it another time. Do a different type of character. I'll talk more about that in a second. But if it's the case where I decide... Where am I going? Over this way, I think. Yeah. So a Warlock. If I start a Warlock, it could be starting on Classic with Season of Discovery or regular Classic. Yeah, there's positives to starting on the fresh servers, the anniversary servers or whatever, versus it, and that's just the amount of players kind of thing. There's chances are those Classic servers are empty. So if I do go on there, I'm not sure how much like group content you're gonna see on that character. So that is a negative. But the main reason why is because I do want later expansions to be with the Blood Elf. It's just a question if I want that to be Burning Crusade on or Cataclysm on. And yes, I am differentiating those. Hang on a second. Yeah, I think he's over here somewhere. Did I go past him? Out here. Oh, the camp. I thought you had a proper building for some reason. Oh well. So Season of Discovery is possible sometime soon if I do a Warlock or even regular Classic, but that's unlikely. Because I want to play. If this Warlock's gonna be either an Orc, possibly a human, but more likely it's gonna be an Orc or maybe a Forsaken, and that's gonna be leveled up on Season of Discovery / Classic. I could, if I, whatever, I'm gonna turn this in, I can think about it a little bit longer. It took me many years to collect the pieces of the Orb of Zargain, but it has served me well, as I am sure the Orb of Sorenruk will serve you. Yes, the orb is not greatly fragmented, and almost all of the pieces are here. It is a simple thing to recreate them, to make Sorenruck whole again. I have dedicated my life to the study of the Burning Legion's orbs, and their recreation you have done me a favor of collecting these pieces to study, and I will give you them back, fully reconstructed in a form of your choosing. Now, I wanted to think on this more. Like, the staff is really good. I primarily use staffs, and I probably should go with the staff simply for the shadow damage and effect, as well as the fire damage and effect. But I want a decent offhand if I switch to a one-hand offhand kind of character. People might call me stupid for doing this, though, I will say. The damage really does not matter. It's the stats I can get from it. But I think I want to go with the Orb of Soul. See you later. I think that's a black orb, although I prefer skulls myself. Don't really care for the staff's look either. It's not horrible, but I don't like it much. I like how mine looks a lot more. See? Yeah. So I will go with the Orb of Sorenruck just so I can have a decent offhand, and that will be going with any kind of one-handed I eventually pick up kind of thing, and it will get replaced at some point too. That's why, like, I probably I put off doing this, turning this in way too long. I should have just turned it in on camera with one of my earlier episodes instead of waiting for me to want to go to Desolus. That was a long period of time, because this was back in Shadowfang Keep in the Black Fathom run, which Black Fathom run wasn't that long ago, but still. I also did that kind of late. Alright, hope I don't regret this. But I will also say this, I looked at a bunch of other, like, staves, and there are so many in the future. I think it looked like there was, in Desolus, this is a bit of a spoiler, I guess. I looked ahead, and there is actually a Turtle WoW exclusive staff you can get from one of the Centaur tribes. Very expensive. That's not until, like, the late 40s I can actually even use it. And there's probably going to be at least one other staff until then anyways. But that is such a good staff. And honestly, even the scythe I think is barely better, not as good as it. It's like not that far off of that one, but talk about that when it comes to it. I want a decent offhand, and that's a decent enough offhand if I find a good one-handed.
For the Alliance.
And I finally save up a little bit more space. And I did say I was gonna put an edit in the video, but I think I actually still will, because I have a decent bit to talk about, and Desolus, there's gonna be a lot more going on in Desolus itself, I think. So, put a cut here, and you should see me in a minute. And I should be at the camp, specifically up here. Could just be crossing into it. I might, I don't know. I'll decide when I get to it. But it's going to be like a 30-40 minutes of walking for me. So wish me luck. Alright, see you in a minute, guys. Alright, should be coming in here. Alright, welcome to Desolus. These first areas shouldn't be too bad. But, yeah, I decided I'm going to just show Desolus in general. My entry into it. Killed a couple things. I wanted to pick up a few more soul shards more than anything else, so it's gonna be a bit of a walk anyways to get there. Might kill a few things, so also only have a little under an hour, which is fine-ish. I kind of wanted to be a full hour at least, because obviously it's kind of a waste just to use the this is a speed buff, but still is faster. I'm gonna wait to do the firestone and the oil until I get to the camp. And, well, about to leave it more than anything else. I just got mystery meat. First time I'm gonna see that. Not the last time though. It was definitely not fun walking. I even went all the way to Stone Talon Peak so I could pick up the what was it? The flight path there before I came over here. So it took me even longer than it would have. But it was alright. Especially if I want to come straight here, it'd be quicker if I'm in Stormwind to go to Darkshore than fly down, I think. Wow. 60. Wow, what was the other ones? 47 and 47, I think? Yeah, looks like it. You know what, just go out this one. Kind of in the way. Give me one more soul shard. I got 2, right? Yeah. Large venom sac. Can't remember. I think, yeah, the path's up here. Nigel's Point Guard. Forgot what the camp was called, but I only made it here at least. This will be a nice, beautiful area to level up in. Yeah. There's Thunder Axe Fortress. I do like a lot of the enemies you can fight here because it's such a barren area. That's why the burning blade came over here. That's why you got the Burning Legion down here. Ronithalos? So that's where you are. And Chimera Roost Vale. Huh. We gotta take a look at that too, because that's an Elven name. But that looks barren, so I wonder what's there. Alright. Couple quests to turn in here. Alright, I'm not sure if I'll set my inn here or not. Because I know there's a lot of walking around here, but there's a lot of quests to pick up at least. Start picking them up now, I guess.
Hey there.
Oh, actually.
Have a good one.
Hang on. Just in this sight range alone, there's going to be at least... Okay, so I'll have room for 2 more.
What can I do for you?
Many clans make up the Centaur race. Each has its own leader and agenda. But all the clans have one thing in common. Cruelty. If we are to ever find peace, then the Centaurs must be removed. And so I put you on the task to do just that. While wandering desolate, hunt Centaur and take their ears. Bring me many, many ears. Do this in service of the Alliance, Arisandra, and we will be one step closer to war's end.
See you around. Need something? King's honor, friend.
Desolate is a land at war. The Centaurs wage war with each other, and we believe the victor among them will spill out and threaten our strongholds. That we cannot allow. We must learn how to beat the Centaurs, and to do that, we must ally with one of the clans. The Magrom Centaurs war with the Gelkus. If you fight the Gelkus, then the Magrom might consider an alliance. Or in the favor of the Magroms, then speak with Warug. Oh. Yeah. Is it Horde or Alliance based specifically?
Be careful. Light be with you.
Okay, no, this is the one I'm wanting.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay, so this is what I want. Brutal politics. Wait, what? I got both. Get rid of the Magroms. I want the Gelkus. We are fortunate the Centaur clans fight among themselves, for if they join into a single force, then they would be unstoppable. Yes, we are fortunate, and we should press our advantage. One of the Centaur clans, the Gelkus clan, is in brutal war with the Magrom clan. If we attack the Magrom, then perhaps an alliance might be struck with the Gelkus. Speak with Uthek the Wise in the outskirts of the Gelkus camps in southwestern Desolus. Through her, we might strike an alliance with the Gelkus. Is this the right one? I'm hoping that's the right one. Maybe I should double check. I am Valariel, Arisandra. I have come here to discover the whereabouts of 2 missing nobles of a Darnasian merchant family, House Malum. The father of the house fears the worst, and I am to do everything I can to find his missing children. I have yet to start my search for Tyrannus or Delinda, but I am hopeful I shall not be here long. Last word tells of them passing through the Stone Talon Mountains a few weeks ago. If you find their wagon, please come find me immediately.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm going to double check about the Magrom versus Gelkus, because it does matter which one I choose. Even without the item I would get from the clan I'm going to choose I was talking about before, it's like the wiser clan or whatever the two. Glad to see the Reclaimers aren't in short supply of work, or adventurers willing to help out. I'm Kreldig, Arisandra. You've made a smart move helping out the Reclaimers. Everyone needs something these days. They've lost a family heirloom, a magic item, a loved one. You never can tell, but with the Reclaimers around, there's no reason for the right price. Everyone can't find what they've lost.
Watch your back. Now,
One of my tasks out here involves picking up some reagents for Leftwich, a gnome mage in Karanos. Roten seems to think it's easy coin in the banks since we're out here already. He doesn't really care that we're short-handed as is. The first few items on his list should be easy enough to get, and it'd be a good chunk of coin for anyone helping me out. I need some horns and claws from the Hate Fury Satyr to the east of here. Bring them back to me, and we'll get started on the rest of the list.
off with you. Interest you on a pint?
My first order of business is for the Mage Carnital, a noble of some sort in Stormwind. Seems his ship was attacked by sea giants while off the coast in the northwest of Desolus. He and his servants tried to bring one of his more valuable chests ashore, but when the sea giants attacked in droves, he chose to abandon it and teleport himself and his servants to safety. He wants us to find the chest and its contents, and return it to him in Stormwind.
Be good.
Already almost hitting the limits here. Usually I check for the quest off camera too, but there's not too many buildings here. It's not like looking through a capital city. Let's see where I can connect, by the way.
Greetings.
Nope, I still can't connect to Ratchet from here. Are you kidding me? Well, at least I can go to Aberdeen and not have to worry. Wow, apparently I didn't even... I stopped in Stone Town because of me thinking I needed to stop in Stone Town for Aberdeen, but nope, apparently not.
Light your path.
Wasted my time. Oh well. Keeper Mirandus. Yeah. Alright. I hate that I'm gonna not be using this as much as I would like to, but it's whatever, I suppose. I'm gonna talk mainly about the other characters I've been thinking about starting or running or whatever. Just make sure back here looks good, but there's some ruins. I'll check the other side of.
Hello.
Save the mystery. No, I'm gonna sell it for now. Don't need it.
Greetings.
The Scarlet Crusade emissary.
What can I do for you?
I received word of aid arriving from the east. Are you the source of these rumors? Have you come here to help the Scarlet Brother in its crusade? I thought I was gonna say Scarlet Crusade. That's why I was about to say Brusade, or Brosade, I guess. Sorry. If so, then listen close. I will be frank. We are at war with the Scourge. It is an evil that corrupts our people and infects our land. It must be stopped before it overwhelms us and drags our world into shadow. We of the Scarlet Crusade have sworn to fight the Scourge with body and soul. If you are with us, then gather your courage and prove your allegiance. Destroy the undead ravagers of Desolus in the Valley of Bones to the south. Do this and the Crusade will embrace you. Yeah, that's why I was right, because the undead ravagers are apparently kind of tough. This is what I figured again, because of how long it took for me to get the quest, but I didn't want to... I wanted to turn in another quest when I got here. Alright. It's only 19 quests, so I should be good for now anyways, but... Could have missed the quest too. Take the shortcut. Oh, it's actually not even going to be any fall damage, I don't think. Oh, just slight.
How are you? See you around.
Alright, so gray. Yep, doesn't look like there's any other quests to pick up. Should double check about the Magrum and Gelkis one. But not really a whole lot of... Yeah, they're all over the place, which is something I think I already heard of or knew of beforehand, but... Alright. What I'm thinking is go for the Velarreal Search in the west. No, let's go for Centaur hunting. It's already been, I'm not sure, it's probably already been like 10-15 minutes without much killing going on, so might as well go east, because I know Velarreal's quest will send me to Thunder Axe anyways. Might as well go after this Satyr now, right? Plus while I have... Oh, that reminds me. Also, I have the minor health stone, because apparently I put the wrong health stone on my bar at one point, so next time I can make a health stone, which I can make one now if I wanted to. Definitely be making use of it more. Ooh, greater healing potion. That's actually quite nice. Put you down here. Save you there for now. Alright. Okay, so it's the Gelkis I want. It looks like. Let me double check. Yes, it's the Gelkis. I didn't check about the item, so I could end up changing that, I suppose, but it's gonna be Gelkis, which is exactly what I chose. Good. Alright, so now I'm ready to play in earnest. Sorry about that. Don't hold that one. first time I'm fighting Centaur. Or Satyr, not Centaur. It's gonna be the first time I'm fighting Centaur too, but... I might be using a little too much mana right now. So I'll be a bit careful with that. Don't have a lot of drinks either. Ooh, scrolled intellect, nice. Alright, use up that scroll too in a second. Not a lot of actually everything that's dropping right now is kind of useful to me. Silk cloth and the scroll. Or quest items. Alright. But yeah, the Satyr, the first time I would have fought a Satyr, I think there's some in Darkshore, but technically I think the earliest to fight a group of them would be Ashenvale. So, oh yeah, so one thing I was going to talk about was the characters again. I talked enough about like what I was doing Warlock-wise, but, so there's multiple options, blah blah blah, but chances are it's not going to be anything anytime soon, really. Not likely anyways. Some decisions still needed. Oh, part of the reason why I was even thinking about doing the World of Warcraft character as well is in case I have times where the server's down, I'll probably hop on that more, that kind of thing anyways, so. That's not the only reason, but there's going to be a character on there at some point, no matter what, so. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Close. But yeah, so that's the main reason, I suppose. What else was it? Oh yeah, so another character, this is probably in the way future, it's going to be a second rogue. I have decided that Vargak is going to be a Bleeding Hollow orc, of course. That made it sound like that was like something I just decided on. No, that's something I've been deciding on for a while. And I still want there to be a loose affiliation between him and Arisandra, I think. But I think there's going to be a separate rogue entirely at some point. In the far future, though. This maybe like if she goes to Fellwood or just like max level even or something. Don't know when it's going to be exactly, but there's going to be another rogue. And I'm thinking I'm going to treat that character as if they're like a puppet of this character properly, kind of thing. Like Verona versus like Verona with Gul'dan kind of thing. But it's gonna be a couple things for that. While it'd be a good idea to like have maybe an actual player who would want to be in that position for some reason, but I'm gonna have this character be an alchemist, I think, at some point too. Oh, I thought something was attacking him, right? So I think I'm gonna get rid of enchanting in the far future, maybe. That part's still iffy. And if I decide I'm gonna do alchemy, then that character is gonna be skinning and herbalism. They're gonna get their hands dirty, whereas Arisandra is gonna be the one doing the test still, pretty much. I really like that idea. Whereas another possibility is sticking with enchanting, and the rogue is gonna be herbalism and alchemy as well, which would be a millionth. I think the third character or whatever that's gonna be like that. But when I say third, now let's talk about the other characters. So let's just need 2 more claws. This is going to be a lot quicker than I thought. I don't know why the drop rates are so high here. Anyways, so let's talk about the mages as well, though. So I could start both. I could choose between them. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have both at some point, but which one I start next is going to be a little bit questionable. The Frost Mage is going to be enchanting and tailoring, though. That's 100% undoubtable, no doubt in my mind. So, and that character being enchanting will allow this character to be alchemy more easily, and that's my preferred profession. And the other character though is going to be a high elf mage. There's going to be a lot more like to that character compared to the Frost Mage, but that's going to be a herbalism and alchemy character as well. I'm just gonna tell you now, if you don't see like 2 gathering professions, that's gonna be like the most common professions you're gonna see on my characters. I think they're some of the strongest, especially for a solo player too, especially on classic, seeing as there's no guardian and battle elixirs or whatever they're called. You can use pretty much every single one as long as they don't have like the same or stronger or weaker effect. Like, you're gonna have 2. can have like you can't have like different types of potions of agility on, but you can have an agility with a armor. To be honest, I don't know if they are guardian or if they even share battle or guardian in TBC onwards or not, but I'm just using them as an example. You see a lot more rogues on the way out. Yeah. That character, like I said, I'll start with the Frost Mage actually. So with the Frost Mage, I really want to get her to Alterac, which might be a reason why it's a good idea to just start her off now, maybe, because she's not going to go to a high level, and I want to focus on Arisandra and Vargak more so. So that's probably going to be the case. But the High Elf Mage is going to be more of a scholar character. She's going to go around exploring ruins. She's probably like she'll probably come here to Desolace herself, maybe because of the ruins. But she's definitely going to be the type to go to Feralus. Just ruins in general. She has very interested in she's very interested in. She's also interested in anything like magic wise, even darker magics. But unlike Arisandra, that's not her focus, and she's more studying it for like weaknesses, whereas Arisandra would study it to gain more power, that kind of thing. Turn this one in. Oh, I didn't even do the intellect. Oh well. Be up there for now. That way I'm not gonna sell you anytime soon anyway.
Talk to me.
Despicable creature's the satyr. Story says there's some outside to the night elves, but I'm not so sure I believe it. I think they get that on account of that one elf that brought them into the war a few years back. World's never been the same since. A lot more dangerous and a lot scarier. Good, Arisandra. Not sure if these are of any good quality, but if Leftwich wanted a specific type, he should have specified before sending the reclaimers out here to begin with. What say you to getting on with the next item on his list? Next on Leftwich's list is, let's see. Oh, here it is. Simple enough, but pretty explicit in his directions. He needs venom from the Scorpashi and hide from some Kodo. The fine print says both are from specific creatures. The venom's got to come from any of the Scorpashi, and the hide's got to come from an aged Kodo, not the dying or ancient ones. Mages, I tell you, some of the stuff they want, it's just weird.
Off with you.
I can appreciate that. Alright, I'm gonna probably go for Valarial next. I probably should look for the Centaur. I don't remember how close they are though. Probably gonna go down the road and like split here. But I'm doing Valarial next, which should be up there, so. Another thing I'm not sure where they're located. There's a goblin caravan somewhere in Desolace. I'm not sure if they can be in different spots or if they're in one spot. But I can get some good quests from that. Some quests out of them too. And then the Centaur themselves are also going to send me to... Sorry, the Gelkus Centaur themselves are going to send me to kill other Centaur too, I believe. Among other things. So... we'll see about that too. Yeah. I'm not sure if I showed the loading screen at all. Not loading screen. The character page at all. But you would have seen quite a few characters on there. I'm not sure if when I'm going to get to all of them or not. At some point or not. Like Kazrim is a dwarf warrior I'm going to do at some point. But I'm not sure when he's going to come around. Because originally I was going to have him be the blacksmith and miner. Oh. What are you? 6 and 6. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess this is like Duskwood era like drop anyways. Not era, level drop. So that makes sense. That's unfortunate. I would love to have seen this kind of drop Duskwood. I like the colors though. That is definitely something I do like. Maybe I could save them, but I'll see you later on anyways. Put you down there. Wasn't expecting to get that kind of drop off of a Scorpid either. Alright. With the so what character was I talking about again? Oh, I was talking about the character screen. So you would have seen quite a few, including like Kazrim or whatever. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to him. Oh, right, I forgot. Any of the Scorpashi work for you, so I could just start killing you guys. Nice. This works out a little more to my advantage. I look for the Kodo when I go down to the Centaur areas, though. Oh, bit of slower there. So not sure when I'm gonna get to him. It could be sooner than I'm expecting to. Oh, hang on, forgot about that. No, no, no. I'm using you. I don't care if it's not something I'm supposed to be fighting anyways. It's the whole reason why that just actually ticked. So I'm starting to think that Nightfall really is only on the initial use of corruption. Could be good for like group runs, but not really much else. We'll see though. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot completely that I had that as an option. I mean, as a talent. Anyways, but you would have seen one of the other characters you would have seen on that list is Aranethiel. That's the high elf mage I'll be playing at some point. At some point in the future, I'm gonna talk about like my characters I just have as like as a base kind of thing, and smaller characters, secondary characters I have based off of them. Most of the characters you're gonna see on here are gonna be the secondary characters because I have primary characters, I would say. Although Arisandra technically could fall into the primary character aspect of it too. It's a little different. Alright. Is there yeah, but it's just not here yet. We'll go. But it's also a secondary character. That's why she's gonna be my main like roleplay character. Is she's kind of like a cross between the two without being like an overpowered like main character they would see and everything. Although I suppose when it comes like Legion and other areas, other expansions like that would actually be fairly fitting. But the most characters you're gonna see are like secondary or minor characters. I would say more. Like there are characters I would do test runs for, or solo runs by myself, or if I just want to do a quick playthrough with this specific character for some reason, then I'll play it. But the primary characters are the ones that you would see in single players more. Most of my elf characters you can kind of combine into one more or less. Okay, I feel like I'm going too far at this point. Yeah, I'm going too far at this point. I must have missed it. Let me read this real quick again. Passing through the Tailoring Mountains a few weeks ago. Passing through. They passed it a few weeks ago, so they should be down the road. I was pretty sure I saw the cart, but I guess not. Maybe I'm thinking of the bones for some reason. But anyways, most of the secondary or minor characters I have, I don't know how to really explain it, but I have as in my mind or written down. Can usually be combined into one, although it's a little harder with Arisandra, who is generally there's more mind controlling, not Arisandra specifically, the Warlock I should say type. They're over here. The Warlock type is more mind controlling kind of, which makes him more. It's a better mix I would say than anything else. Whereas there's a specific Elwynn character I would say would only really be fitting in a single player game. She's too main character to even play outside of it. As you rummage around the remains of the wagon, it becomes obvious that it was attacked by both spells and weapons. The battle seemed one-sided and quick. There's no blood to be found and no remains of any bodies. Whoever attacked the wagon was efficient and swift. As you continue your search of the wagon, you find not only a pendant, but also footprints leading off toward the south. In this distance, you can see smoke rising from a large fort. The smoke is from a kept fire, not the burning of buildings, and your instincts tell you that the Malums, if still alive, were taking that direction. Wait, what? Oh my god. Whatever, fine. Zero source. Could still read it. Never mind. Wake up when you can, crack gore. I think, the smoke is from blah blah blah. If still alive, we're taking that direction. You think Valariel at Nigel's Point should not only see the pendant you found, but also know about the signs of light to the south. Okay, good, so I am going back. Oh, look at this, would you guys drink that water if you needed to? I suppose if you needed to, that's always a different story, but still. But yeah, what was it though? You could say Aranethiel kind of embodies the magic / scholarly aspects of that main character. But yeah. I'm looking forward to playing Aranethiel at some point. I was tempted to play her a lot sooner, like even before I played Arisandra, but she's definitely a character I think would be better playing later on more than anything else. I need to kill more of these scorpions though. Scorpastries, sorry. They are different. Actually, hang on. Dang it. You know what? Let's go for it. I don't care if we get the basilisk. Oh, forgot about that part. Again. Yeah, just go for it, why not? That's easily. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I think I... What was it? Okay, yeah, I already alluded to you. Whatever. But I have a lot of different character ideas, and I'm not gonna have them all on here, as many as, like... But, for as long as World of Warcraft's around, I'll probably play it. Especially try to WoW. Nope. Guess I don't need to kill them all now, since I still have to kill the Kodo hides anyway. I get the Kodo hides anyways. So what was it? But yeah, another game I am really tempted to play soon. I brought it up before. Is Pantheon: Rise of the Fallen. I think I might actually use some of the money off a gift card to get it. I still feel like I should wait a little bit longer, simply because I am not in a good spot money wise. So even with the gift. I'm only really going to be really willing to buy it if I get the gift card, but since I'm going to buy it sooner than I was thinking I was going to originally, I might wait till either next month or a couple months from now at least, but we'll see. We'll see. I just want to get into the game and try it out as it is now. Infuriating, this entire fiasco. The two of them were warned about how dangerous coming here would be. Now they're both missing, or worse. You said you saw tracks heading to a fort nearby? That may be our best bets. From what the locals have said, that fortress is infested with members of the Burning Blade, orcs who have dedicated themselves to demon causes. They may not represent the majority of the Horde's beliefs, but they are evil and will slay you on sight if you're caught spying. Find both Delinda and Tyrannus if you can, and come back to me with your findings. Start your search at this fortress. I will contact my superiors in Darnassus and immediately let them know the situation. Arisandra, there's something else I wish to impress upon you. My superiors have shown some concern over Tyrannus and his motives for coming here. It is more important to them that Delinda is found and brought back safely. Tyrannus is to be gauged before he is taken home. I did read a bit about that too. I sell this stuff. There's something I can sell it to down here at least. But, yeah. I think I talked enough about characters. There were other characters, a lot of characters I have in mind too. Oh, so I was talking about Pantheon already though.
Looking for something specific?
Is there anything else I wanted to say about that actually?
Safe travels.
Oh, what was it? I will definitely say it now. If I head on there, the first character I'm playing is a necromancer. Very similar to how this character fights, so Not why I'm choosing him, but because I just like Warlock, so I'm gonna like Necromancer, I think. Well, I'm definitely gonna try out the other characters, especially the magic users and the rogues. Last character you'll probably see for me is a warrior, crusaders, that anything like that is usually one of the last ones you see. I like paladin types as like it's a great hero class to play. Well, not paladin hero class, but you know what I mean. A great class to play if you want to have your character be a good person and a hero in general. Alright, so I'm gonna go out find more of these. Yeah. Also try to follow the road, I think. I wish there was more scorpions together. I'm not finding many of them as I would like to. It's a great zone to come to if you either want to fight evil or study it. Otherwise there's not really a whole lot of character races I would say that would come here specifically. Night Elves a little bit, and Tauren I would say, simply because Tauren and Centaurs being enemies with each other go way back, and this is where the Centaurs are, so Tauren character would probably most likely be the characters that would come here. I've gotten used to having the keys switched around, liking it like this. Because I think it was Call of Duty. I'm not sure. I know. Well, it's definitely Call of Duty, but I can't remember if the newer Call of Duties are like this or not. But Q and E. Oh no, it's definitely not. Q and E used to be the lean keys for older Call of Duties, so that's what I used. So having it be kind of like a turning thing like this is actually a good fit in my opinion. Still, yeah, I'm on, okay, kind of on the right road. No more of the Scorpash here needed. Find the aged Kodos if I can. Look for any areas that there possibly could be a quest to pick up. Again, this is why I'm still thinking about the add-on. I might just, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I think I'm going to put a lot more heavy thought into it. I'm going to my dad's again later, so I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to play today. I still have a few hours before I'm doing a couple hours actually. It's 3:48 already. Been playing well, yeah. Because even if this video is only gonna be about an hour long, I've been on here for about almost an hour and a half to 2 hours at least because of the fact that I had to walk all the way here. I can't wait to actually get the mount. It's such an easy mount. It's one of the positives. Oh, right here. I think this is the guy I'm looking for.
Time is money, friend.
We're sitting on a gold mine here. I tell you, a gold mine. Kodo bones will change the world forever. I have customers making furniture, music instruments, and even blasting powder out of them. There's a caravan that comes by and picks up my Kodo bones and then sells them to Shadowprey Village. If you can travel to the Kodo graveyard south of here and bring me 10 Kodo bones, I'll give you something in return. Is it a deal?
Have a good one.
Do I have it? Yeah, I have a necklace. No, I don't have a necklace yet. Wow, I wasn't even thinking about that. And I still don't have trinkets. Might need to look into that. Oh, I can't even get it.
Would you ask?
Can't even get a
death?
quest from the Twilight's Hammer yet. Curious what she's gonna give me. I don't remember seeing her quest. I looked it up. Thunder Lizard. Alright, so I would say go west? So I think that's the Kodo graveyard I'm coming up on now. That's another reason why I think it's a good fit to have the Tauren come here too. Because of their closeness to the Kodos. Oh, it's only 3 highs. I wasn't even looking at the amount until now. Oh, hang on a second. Where are the outskirts in the southwestern Dussos? I think the Magrum are the ones in the southeast that I was thinking of. So it's gonna be quite a bit more walking around. In fact, I'm going the wrong way in general. What the? Why is there a water giant out here? It's a odd place. What are you? Coal car. I suppose, yeah, killing you is also... Should I just go for them now? Why not? Honestly, I don't know what kind of quests I'm going to be getting from the Gelkas. Oh, you're already on me. So you would want to attack the Boardwalker a little bit longer. These two real quick. No, maybe I should have came here a little bit quicker. I wasn't expecting them to be easier than the enemies I was fighting in Stranglethorn. I was expecting it to be more even, I guess. You know what? Let's go after the Battle Lord. I want more of a fight. Well, speaking of more of a fight, actually. Use you first. Thank you. I'll use you to create another one of these. Oh, and also put this on before I forget the minute time. What the? Oh, grab the wrong one. Come on. Oh, blow. Yeah, whatever. So Crack will take care of it. Scrolls strength. I can't really use that. Well, I can, but it's not really going to be any use to me, is what I mean by that. Alright. Sit down to drink for now. But yeah, so... What was it? Still have nothing set in stone with the character. I do think I'm gonna have it be that her origin's actually of a Bleeding Hollow Warlock. Because I was talking very early on about like how I like my darker, not all my darker characters, but some of my darker characters to, like, let's say disguise, especially among humans, to be I don't want to say innocent, like just not be. Nobody would look at the character and think, "Wow, that person's an evil person." Like you could be you'll be intimidated by seeing a warlock, but you wouldn't. Obviously, with the clothes she's wearing and the staff, maybe she'd be a little bit more intimidating looking, but like you wouldn't be intimidated by her. Disguise is pretty much what I'm trying to say, but there's another word I wanted to use, I think. Ooh, I could actually borrow yours. Ooh, sweet nectar too. Thank you. That was nice of you. But yeah, it does seem like the corruption thing only procs when it only procs on the use of corruption, which means Nightfall's nowhere near as good as it could be. I mean, it's gonna be good for like when I use the other spells, specifically Dark Harvest. So it's still gonna be good. Once I get Dark Harvest, it's gonna become pretty much my main way of attacking outside of drain tanking with a. Because what is it? Dealing, yeah, it just does damage, and it also helps with doing increasing the damage with affliction spells. So, oh, hang on a second. take care of that one for now. Do need to start collecting more stamina so I can make heavier use of life tap though. It is nicer in the later stages, I will say. Has been nicer in the later stages. Did you just do a heal? Oh no, you're just being annoying. Not going to bother like doing more than that. Oh, I had Shadow Trance. I need to be more careful with that. Does the next one increase the time or just the percentage? Doesn't even say the time, so yeah, just percentage, which is fine. It will be. I will go for the second one at some point, but with the points I put in now, I'm gonna do Shadow Mastery all the way through for Vault 5. And then I'll do Dark Harvest, and then I'll probably look into Nightfall, Soul Siphon, and finish off Fell Concentration. Alright, so I need 3 more ears. Because since I only have 1 ear each, so it's kind of annoying. I really probably should have just waited for to go to, once I get to the Gelkus, what they would give me. Because I know they'll probably have me go after other Centaur. Especially the Magrum, but even the... Especially the Magrum, but I think they also have me go after the Colt Car. The Stabber. Alright, so let's see. I'll go after the Destroyer. Oh, you're a magic keeper. I didn't realize that. Use it now, because it's a crappy health stone anyways. Oh, not that. Yeah, get out of here. That was a mistake on my part, making not putting the right on. That was pretty bad. I'm glad I noticed before I entered combat and needed it, because that would have sucked to have like been near death and like, oh, now I'm gonna have 500 more. Oh, why did I only get 100 more? Yeah, that would have sucked. Oh, I still have to kill more. Fine, whatever. Wait, what? I told you to go. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Time-wise, I'm also like using the Spirit of the Zandalar to figure out how long I can keep playing. Honestly, since I haven't really had luck finding the H Kodo yet. What was? Oh, I need to collect the bones for that one. Undead Ravagers, yeah, so. Do you know what? Give me. No, I don't have a lot of mana potion ones. Yeah, those are my only ones. I was about to use one just because I have so many extras, but I don't. So, yeah. Oh, I just got a lesser mana potion, though. Not going to use it, though, of course. Where do I keep the lesser ones? Oh, that is a lesser one. I was thinking I'm saying I was going to be looking for the regular healing potion one, but nope. Alright. Maybe I could stop in Renai Thalas and see what's there. That might be cool. That might be interesting at that point. There's actually a hut down there. You gotta check it out. Maybe. Mostly because I don't know if that's the caravan quest or not. Or if even the Kodo Bone one is actually the one that could have been the start to it. Also not sure if I'm even gonna get much experience out of these out of Desolace. But I think I think I was only a couple bars in, so I'm almost halfway there at least, but everything around me is getting kind of tougher too. Alright, so you're green, so let's just hope that everything else is green. Yep, here you are. Glad I checked it.
What's up?
Bibley thinks he is the only goblin in Desolace who knows how to make money. Well, the only caravan brave enough to travel these parts relies on me. Ever since I learned how to rejuvenate and control aged and dying Kodos with my Kodo combobulator, the caravan owner, Cork, Rigger, and I entered a partnership. Take the combobulator and use it on any ancient, aged, or dying Kodos. It will jolt the beast into a tamed Kodo and force it to follow you. Once you have a Kodo tamed, bring it to me. Interesting use, but the fact that they're aged, dying, how horrible. It says rejuvenates them, so maybe it is good for them, but I feel like they'd probably feel like crap. Yeah, no, I think what I have is better. 3 stamina, 8 intellect. Yeah, I mean, I get... Okay, yeah, so I lose out on... Yeah, no, so I... Mainly... Actually, this is better. Less stamina, more intellect, less spirits. The stamina difference is negligible, though, I would say. Intellect will be nice. Intellect's nicer than spirit, so I might actually change out for the Kodo wrestler ones.
Hurry back!
Oh, press. Okay, so what am I gonna go for? I'll pick it up when I actually go back there. But it's just one more quest, so this probably won't be a good use of space.
Glad I could help.
Plus, oh, you're actually good for me. Nice. You're yellow. Perfect. Alright, so where am I gonna go from here? I want to check out. So I got that done. I'm waiting on that. I'm keeping an eye out for Kodos, but that's not really something that's happened yet. Ooh, level 39. Getting a little tougher over here. Regions, I need to kill the... So, yeah, Kodos is probably what I should be going for. Aged Kodo hides, Kodo bones, which is red, but it could be able to still do it. Then Kodo roundup, which is the aged, dying, and ancient. Yeah. Maybe I really should just go for the aged ones. I feel like they're going to be down here, but I really want to actually... Alright, I'm going to go for the Kodos. Get possibly 2 quests done, maybe 3, depending on the bone collecting one. And then I think I'll finish it off by checking out Renai Thalas. Yeah, sorry for having to double back like this, but this is probably the best use of the time anyways. Not time, but quests, I suppose. Syndicate hate me, Bloodcell hate me, that's fine. Gelkus, Magrom. I'm currently at war. No, don't want to be at war. If I were being at war with the Magrom. Oh, actually, I didn't even have to look it up. It says it here, which ones they are. These centaurs have made their home in the eastern regions of Desolace. Mortal enemies of the Gelkus. Ooh, don't want to walk there. Mortal enemies of the Gelkus centaur. This just says where. They made their home in the southern region of Desolace. Mortal enemies of the Magrom centaur. Pretty sure this is the right one. Some of these are a bit tougher, actually. Maybe the Kodo Graveyard's not the right area for me to be in right now. I think this is the Kodo Graveyard. Could just be a depression that leads towards it. I know that it's like around here, I'm pretty sure. That's a pretty big area though to say, oh, this is it's somewhere around here. I also don't really want to travel underneath it. I don't feel safe doing that. I will say this. One of the races I am interested in, despite the fact that I never play them, ever, are the Tauren. I love a lot of what they are. I love what they stand for. I love how they're, like, pretty much like they're a lot like the Orcs, but they don't have the bad history that the Orcs do. Wait, God. Oh, dying Kodo. I must have highlighted it. Yeah, it's over here. It's dead, so. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, I say nice. Okay. Sorry, no, I just got a text from my dad about what dinner is. We'll see if I like that or not. Wow. Alright, did players kill these, or are these pretty much just here? Ah, Kodo bones, yeah. So I can actually pick up some of these. It's not too bad. There's gotta be another reason why that's red. Other than the fact that they're a level higher than me, which isn't too bad. Gotta be something else. Maybe some of them are tougher. Yeah, some of these are 37. This is like the middle ground, I guess. Let's see if something spawns and attacks me here. Because that could also be the reason why it's red. Okay, over there's my next one. Actually, here's my next one. There's two 37s here. Not great. Especially when they're on top of each other like that. Oh, Kodo apparition. That's why it's red. Not because of the vultures, but I can handle them, I think. Oof. I hope. I might actually have to be, yeah. Got to be a little less stingy with my mana. Yay. Well, I try not to take most of the damage anyway, so it should be fine for now. Ooh. Good luck there, Druid. Oh, got it. This is what I was trying to avoid. Crap, that's not good. Take out this one. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. That was definitely dumb. I was saying I wasn't sure there's chance percent to actually get it, but because the first one I looted didn't do it, I was thinking maybe I'd be fine. Ancient Kodo. Combobulator. Oh, I have to do one at a time? Oof. I'll do it later then. Here's another. Go for you, I guess. Dangerous area, but oh, it should be fine. Damn it. Wait, what? Drop the meat. Use you. Hate that they looted that one because that's the one I was going for next. an age code over there too. There's a few of them. Oh crap, there are quite a few players here. That's unfortunate. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I don't got a lot of space here. Oh yeah, definitely drop you. Need you, so I'm not gonna get rid of that. What the? Is that a laser beam? What's the laser beam from? No idea what that was. Alright, get rid of you. I want stuff that I could stack at least. And I'll see how much I can get for silk. Oh, god dang it. Silk cloth. I don't even have space for any more silk cloth. Alright, fabulous, fabulous. I'll get rid of the Kodo meat. It's an ancient Kodo. You are an aged Kodo. Yes, I probably should worry more about the bones on the ground, but I feel like I'm gonna have an easier time with the bones than I am getting these guys. Oh, this is the other thing I wanted to loot. I say that, but the reason why I say it is because the H Kodos are, well, there's 3 of them right here, which is good for me. Maybe I should start buying like a bigger bag, at least one big one, I think. I didn't want to do that, but it might come to that. What was this I couldn't get? Dirty Kodo scale. Is there anything I can drop for that instead? I would like to. That. Anything that I could stack, I could probably sell more with the amount I'm killing anyway, so I'd rather stick with this. Alright, so no more H Kodos. I see Kodo bones, which is actually not fun to get. Thought I saw. Maybe not. Alright, maybe I should have gone for the skull. There's one, I think. Fuck, nope. He's going for it already. Over here. And over here. Yes, there's a chance that it's gonna spawn, but at this point, I want to get the skulls more than I do the I'll loot it if someone comes. Don't resist. It's gonna die either way. Okay, yep, this one didn't spawn anything. Good for me. I don't know why they must have other things about for the dying Kodos specifically. Because I still need to tame some. But the taming is going to be the last thing I'm going to do. I love how there's so many bones here, and I'm pretty sure they're all, almost all Kodo. But apparently none of them are good enough, except for these little skull things that are just randomly around. Ooh, 2 over here? 3 over here. There's also one there too. Please don't give me a mob. Good. I'm not asking for them all to, but I want to get at least 2 of these. Thank you. fine. I feel like these should count as killing undead for the since the Scarlet Crusade wants me to kill undead so much. Should be fine. Yep, going for this one now. Oh, you just resisted that, you jerk. You resisted it twice! No. You're getting. Wow. Okay. Apparently you're not getting any fire. I'm trying to think if any of them actually got her fire. That sucks. Yes, I am low health. I know. I'll use the health stone if I need to, but the Void Walkers should be able to get this one if it spawns. Okay, good. Yes, this is quite dangerous. But it's working out well enough, I suppose. Your friend didn't want to get late. You seem to be fine with it, though. What? Oh, you... Alright, yeah. Sucks seeing them get, I'm really thinking about putting it on this bar so I can see it more easily, but... Too much. I love how these ghosts that just spawn in from me touching the bones is actually, like, still have drops for me that's not ectoplasm. Let's see, one more. One game. One more. It's a good thing that I could get the drop no matter what, as long as I actually loot it in time before somebody else does. Because it would really suck if I would miss out on the drop if the thing spawned in, that kind of thing. I'm not sure if I explained that well enough, but oh well. Oh, look at the little phoenix. Come on, there's gotta be another somewhere. There. I really hope that the mob spawns for that one because, yep. This is my last one, so I'm gonna be out of his way anyway, so. This one. Man, I know Emily's gonna be the one that has the least towns in it, but still annoying when the things don't work. I really should just try to put corruption aside from like more than I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when I get the talents I want if I have any left over. Alright, so now, yeah, laser beam right there again. Oh. You don't have a long aggro radius, do you? Oh, I didn't have to fight you guys as much as I did. But oh well. So, the Kodo roundup is any of them that are found in the area in general. Which is good. Quite nice. Yeah, this is an aged one, so he's going for it to kill, isn't he? Oh wait, this is dying. I need this one. I said one at a time, so I'm assuming it literally means one at a time. If I were to go to the, if I were to try getting this one, for example, this one would either turn hostile or disappear. If it just means one at a time, like I can't do all 5 with one use, then, well, that's annoying that I'm misinterpreting it, but that's whatever. It's over here. Oh, hello, very, very dangerous horde. with Misha. Rexar. Wasn't sure when I was gonna run into you. Didn't think it was gonna be this early. Is this okay? It's not marked as alliance. I just wanted to make sure that because Horse can really mess with that quest at that point, or even alliance when it's a hey, look out with that Kodo. You'd better inspect that beast before I give you credit. Inspect it. How do the goblins ever manage to secure packs of these beasts? Kodos are 10 times the size. Yeah, please don't come this way. I'm only a harmless I was about to say warlock. Especially considering that a warlock actually killed one of his, I think it was a wolf. Because I forget what book it was, but there was a World of Warcraft book where a warlock tried, needed to drain the life or whatever out of somebody so they can live. And they tried to drain it out of Rexar, and then his wolf sacrificed itself. So probably not a good idea to be a warlock anywhere near him. They're all dead. I am curious why they were killing all the Kodos, not just the aged ones. Gonna be a bit of a problem, I think. I'm pretty sure there's more Kodos around in other areas too. I could look for. Also, what is with all the piles of them? Like, what is this person doing for it? Oh, here you are. Out of range, Jesus. Must be great that they shrink down so much. Alright. So yeah, after this quest, I'll probably put an edit in the video. 2 of them, actually. There'll be an edit because I'm gonna walk all the way to Renithalos if I can get there. If I can't actually get up to it and check it out, then I'm not gonna be showing that part. Otherwise, I'll show it off in this video, and then I'll also put another edit in after that, and it'll be me and Nigel's just turning in all the quests pretty much because there's just too many. That Kodo sure is a beauty. Wait a minute, where are my bifocals? Perhaps you should inspect the beast for me. God, it's only 5, but it's gonna be annoying with having other players killing them. I could probably look to see where else they spawn, but no. Getting quite a few quests done at least. I probably should check out the Centaur, but I think I'll save that for next time. Ooh, there's one. They must, Horde must need to kill all the Kodos for different reasons. Oh. They also change colors too, that's another thing. Because if that actually seriously rejuvenates them so much that well, I don't mean it jokingly because they change in color or anything like that, but they're actually looking younger and everything. That's actually probably the best thing that Goblin's ever done for anything that's on a Goblin. Because if it actually rejuvenates them, it might be nice. Assuming they also take care of the Kodos as they use them. But if they're still pretty much the same Kodos and they're still feeling old and dying kind of thing, then that's horrible. So pretty much what I'm saying is doing this quest could either be doing really good things for these Kodos, or I could be an even bigger asshole just being a warlock. That kind of thing. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think I got rid of my intellect one, didn't I? Oh well. I've been playing for well over an hour now. The wondrous sound of Kodos. I love the way they make the ground shake. Inspect the beast for me. Quite a few things to sell too. Only one green this episode, but that's fine. Orb of, not counting the Orb of Sorenruck. I kind of want the Dying Kodo to respawn already, so I can just do a quicker run back one of these times. But as long as it's living Kodos, I'm gonna try not to complain about it. Are you? Yeah, you're taking that one. Damn it. Don't see any. God dang it. Especially at a high level. Why are they killing the Kodos? Like I said, Age 1 I know has a quest. I can guess Horde have quests, but those, I don't know. Level 60, like at that point, they're only killing Kodos for different, either like a roleplay or a reason, or just if they really want to kill Kodos, like hunting wise. Just want to say, these are the Kodos you're hunting. You're a pathetic hunter. Here, Dying Kodo. There. One more left after this. Really? Please tell me I can go back up this. Ah, over here. But yeah. Sorry, haven't said as much in the last few minutes. Not much to talk about.
What was it?
Yeah. This will probably be the last Arisandra video for today. I'm not sure if I'll do any Vargak today or not. I've only got like a little over an hour before I'm gonna be due to leave. So I can definitely get another recording done, but I say that. It's probably gonna be another 20 minutes of this one for me, at least 20-30 minutes. Who knows when I'm actually gonna finish. So yeah, probably not. Maybe I'll do something tonight when I get home, but it's supposed to be snowing, so I might, since I'm gonna be leaving my dad's kind of late, chances are I'm gonna be getting the snow off my car before I even leave his house. So probably gonna get home and lay down and just watch TV for a couple hours before bed. Probably play more tomorrow night. Not sure about Monday though. The Wonder Sound the Code of Kodos. I love the way they whatever, I'm not repeating that one. Oh. This Kodo sure looks nothing like the beast I originally lured. I wonder if the combobulator could be used on me. I didn't even read them. The first 2 or 3 all said the same thing, I think, so I didn't even check it. I didn't check the third one much, I don't think. Oh, come on. You could have just left this one alive for me. Boo. Wait, that one's just sitting there. Did a player loot the skull and get away with not having to fight it? That doesn't sound right. But the laser saw that for a second. Yeah. Seriously, what are you... I got lucky with this one, I guess, though. Oh, very different. That was an actual sudden change. But yeah. So just about done with all these quests for now. Definitely not going to level up with this one, though. There'll be a second Desolate episode sometime soon. Probably for the Centaur. Yeah, I'll probably go to the Centaur after these ones. And or the Valarial Search of the Thunderaxe Stronghold. But we'll see. And I'm gonna be trying to figure out the next couple days to see if I'll do the Frost Mage or if I'll do an Eranethiel or not. But we'll see. I keep saying we'll see. All right.
Talk to me.
The caravan will be here shortly. Do you have the 5 new Came Todos I was asking for? Oh, just a quick. 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Ask for 5 tamed Kodos and I get 5 tamed Kodos. I'm going to be rich. Yes, very rich. I hope to see the look on Bibley's green face when he hears about my success. I do think these are better, like I said, unfortunately. Because I don't need speed as much, so I don't mind that going down. I do lose stamina, which does suck, but I gain 4 intellect. It is still positive, right? Because that... What am I looking at this point? Because that is 15, and that is 16 stat points. Yeah, I think just the intellect alone is nice. I hate that didn't have the spider silk boots for that long. That did I?
Real.
Oh, can I sell you anything? Oh, this sucks. Get rid of this dry scorpion. I'm not fighting anymore.
Hurry back!
Why is it that small creatures such as goblins are always fascinated with larger creatures? I guess there are other areas, because this guy just came in from the opposite direction. Other areas, so... Alright, I'm going to put a cut in the video here, and when I get back, I'll either be in Renithalos showing it off, or back up in Nigel's Points. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, should be recording again. As you can tell, I did not go to Renithalos. Well, technically I did, but... It was more just a bunch of highborn ruins. I think they just add those areas sometimes just because it's interesting, and maybe they'll do something with it later on. But yeah, nothing really there. Although there was a pathway to actually look over part of Mulgore, which was nice. I think it'd be a nice roleplay area, especially for like someone trying to sell you ruins or something.
Hey, how you doing?
Do you have the bones? The caravan will be here any moment. I need just 10 more Kodo bones to reach a career high. A career high, I tell you. Ah, goody, my bones. I can't wait till the chaps at home see my face on the front cover of Goblinpreneur. I'll be the richest goblin in the world, and my physical education teacher said I would never amount to anything. Honestly, you do seem smaller than other goblins. Could just be me, though.
Be good.
Alright, now I got my first necklace. Stamina and spirits. Not too bad. Yeah, so still gotta run to Nigel's Point, but it's not too far from here, so I figured it was good just to start here anyways. It's gonna be a longer recording, and I would be very surprised if I try to cut it down into half. I was thinking that might end up being long enough, but there's not enough going on in the early and end part of it that I think cutting it anywhere, trying to find a mid, would not work out well. So, and besides, I think this will be just a good video. It might be like an hour and a half, I would say, hour 40 maybe. Might not even be, yeah, probably wouldn't even be good for splitting it to 2. Don't need to, don't want to really. One thing I will say though, is checking it out, is that the southeast area does have the Magrum village, and I checked out the quest. So chances are the quest I'll be turning into the Strange Alliance into the Galkis will just be me deciding if I want to go kill the Magrums. And I'm going to take a look at that off camera, not walking all the way there. I'm going to look it up though. Definitely be a nicer zone if I had a mount, but I think that was the biggest complaint why people didn't really like Desolace in Classic. But the only time I came here to Desolace was, I'm pretty sure, wasn't until Cataclysm, and even then I didn't really stick to the area much. Yeah, one thing I was remembering with Stone Talon, I had only been to Stone Talon one time the entire time in Classic TBC or Wrath. The only reason why, funny enough, I remembered it is because when I was in Stone Talon Peak, I was thinking I was gonna need to check out the entire area to find the flight master. But after a second of thinking, before I even checked out the entire area, I was like, wait a second, this seems very familiar. I think I did the same thing a long time ago, and wouldn't you know it, I did, because I was thinking to start in the northwest, but as soon as I said that, that's what reminded me that I've done this before. It must have been a memory from when I played Adgar. One of the few times I actually would have been in Stone Talon Mountains, because then as soon as I thought it's in the northeast, I remembered it. The reason why I'm amazed about the fact that I remember that is the fact that it only happened one time with a character from, what was it? It's not 20 years, obviously, but like 15 years ago. So yeah, long time ago. Alright.
What can I do for you?
Do you have a report, Arisandra? Ah, the ears. Well done. Your service to the Alliance is unquestioned, Arisandra. The blood you spilled in Desolus will no doubt save countless lives. I don't know how, but okay. I think the ring isn't as good. Yeah, no, it's not as good. Disenchant. Alright. So only one other quest to turn in. Alright.
You got my attention.
Sorry, I couldn't tell you where to find the Kodo or the Scorpashy. I'm not terribly familiar with the area, and I haven't had time to explore. Your help here is a boon, Arisandra. You're cutting my time spent here in Desolus by half, at least. I'll be back in Iron Forge, warming my feet in no time with your help. When we get this list taken care of, and I'm back home, look me up. I'll buy you an ale for sure. But until then, let's get the rest of these reagents gathered. This is the last of the items, and I won't lie, it ain't pretty. I'm also expecting this to take you a little bit longer than the other items. So enough of the warning. Let's get started. Let's get this started, sorry. Letwitch says he needs 10 brains from either Mana Eaters, Mage Hunters, or Lay Hunters. 10 Netherwings from a Nether Maiden, Sister, or Sorceress. And 10 vials of Doom Warder blood from a Doom Warder Captain or Lord. Simple enough, huh? Sheesh. If you want to pass on this one, I'd understand. Fight the demons, but it's going to be quite a bit later. I might... Some of the red ones I might cancel out for now, depending on what happens when I turn to level 35, so we'll see. But that is it for now. Next episode should still take place here in Desolus, but honestly, I'm not 100% sure. Because of Valarial Search being the only quest I have left, it could get me to the next level, but if that's the case, then maybe it would work out, but we'll see. Alright, I'll think on what I can do with this character. I will probably be here in Desolus for the next episode. Whether that happens or not, I think either the next episode or the episode after, I'll take place in some of the dungeons. Maybe Mason Spring Crawl, but I think I will do Crescent Grove, but I might wait till level 36 is what I'm thinking. So, alright. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and thank you for sticking through, because I do believe this will be a longer one. So, again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.